Just give me a second. You're gonna have to screen share me though. Let's call. I was gonna send you my info for get you PS Plus. I know. I was gonna get my PS Plus too, but it's fine. I'm gonna make it my single player stream. Huh? No, I was just gonna give you my card info, and then you screen share you deleting it. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. But you'd have to screen share you deleting it. Huh? Nice. Oh, did you hear that Nyes and Matthews are back? I know, right? Like, I hope he gets injured. I hope he never plays like he used to again. What's it called? I got more cards today. I just got like 2 packs, and I pulled the second pack. I pulled out a normal Celebrini card. So now I have 2 Celebrini cards. I'm getting like another big booster pack tomorrow in the mail. Bro, my binder's completely. It's almost completely full. I had to buy a new full like binder. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I have been doing a lot more alone. Still have not gotten a Connor Bedard. No, I'm okay with that. Hate is a strong word. Dislike, very. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't like him. Exactly. But you know, my dad admitted he's like, you know, so we were having a hot tub like a while ago, right? I told you about how he's like confused on why I like San Jose. But he admitted that the Sharks are gonna win before Toronto because the Sharks are a much younger team. Like, look at all their players. They got what's called Michael Misa. They got Sam Dickinson. They have like I think they have 3 rookies from last year, right? They have Celebrini, Will Smith, and I believe Colin Graff is like close to rookie. No, Toffoli isn't new. Yeah, I'm pissed about it. Yeah, that's like our biggest loss. The Sharks would be top right now if we didn't lose Burns. No, if they lose Celebrini, they're over. Wait, Toffoli's from the Devils? Oh, they stole the draft pick from him. Yeah. Here's if there's a lot of players that if we lose just one of them, then the Sharks are cooked. Kurashev, cooked. Wenberg, cooked. Eklund, cooked. Toffoli, cooked. Celebrini. If they lose Celebrini, they're gonna become worse than freaking Calgary. No? Are you kidding me? Yeah, actually, no, yeah. So, never mind, you're right. Celebrini works really well with because I'm a Celebrini fan, and live near, I live near Toronto. You know how many hockey games I'd go to? I try to go to every single hockey game if I could. It's like, what's it called? If Connor Bedard, if you had two things, if you had money and Connor Bedard was on Toronto, would you try to go to Toronto like every game? No, would you like try to go see Bedard play on Toronto like every game? In well, you obviously want to see how he plays on TV first, obviously. uh You guys are just gonna be jumping around, looking around, like waiting for this iron farm to be done. One thing I really have to do after this, you guys are getting crazy for it. We need to dig out a giant circle. Well, more like an oval. Hmm. Is that another village way over there? Oh, are you kidding me? That's actually a good thing, but also a really bad thing. Hmm. Can I just see if we can find a lava pool near here so we can go to the nether soon? It's not, but that's a good idea. Yours isn't? Really? Like, I'm a fan, if I'm not that much of a fan, you know what I mean? If I if I would do that, it would be when the Sharks with Celebrini win the Stanley Cup. Him holding the cup is when I do the. Have the what's called Blackhawks won since Bedard or no? Bro, yeah, but we'll do it the next time I play. Which who knows when that would be? Just because I'm already streaming, right? But what's called? I don't know when that's going to be, especially how I'm going to be doing. Like next week, I'm gonna do a gym membership. Start going to the gym, so I can prepare for my army. For the army. What? Whenever I could do complete all of their like what's called. Because you know, like the army, you don't just sign up and like okay, you have to go through the boot camp and stuff like that. There's like there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you have to go through basic training. Nice. An hour and a half away for a gym. But why would I drive an hour and a half to a gym every day after and before work? Like if I work the 2 to 10 shift, I'm going before work. If I work the 6 to 2 shift, I'm going after work. Because the basic, I need to be able to run, like, just like sprint almost a 5K. I need to be able to do 100 push-ups or something like that. There's a lot of stuff I gotta like bulk up for. Like I need like, and then once I actually get like enlist and find out when my what's it called, when I'm actually joining, I'm going to be doing the like traveling the world for. I'm going to use all my money to travel the world. Like for a couple months, because you don't just like enlist. Okay, next day, boom, you're in the army. It takes a while to find your camp and stuff like that. The weird thing is, I know exactly where I would go to do my camp, do my army training. It'd be up in like 24 hours north of here. Nice. You wanna know why? The reason I want to join the army though, it's 3-year contract, right? And then whenever it's done, if I don't want to go back, I don't have to go back. But you know how like there's the what's it called, the saying, boots to hard hats. It's like as soon as I'm done the army, I could join any trade I want. Because you learn all that stuff in the army. So instead of doing like the 6+ years of like one schooling, 2 doing the apprenticeship, I just do 3 years of army and I just go straight into doing a trade. But it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to get a personal trainer probably to prepare me for everything I'm gonna be dealt with in the army. Because boot camp, they try to make you quit. You can't get fired from the army. They just try their hardest to make you quit. Because they want the best of the best. And the army's tough. Like they find your weaknesses and they use them against you. It's like it's weird. Would you want any, if you're in war, would you want any weak links, like somebody who's can't do like follow your commands, right? But now is probably not the best time for me to enlist for the army though. With Trump, Trump's probably gonna start World War III. Well, they're gonna take Trump out next year, guaranteed. He's not making the full years, no way. He's not young-minded. He's just a frickin' kindergartner. He's as smart as Joe Biden, the guy who messed up the alphabet. He. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Meow. I don't know. Give me now. No, my grandpa's still in town. Me too, at work. And I got, what's it called? I have vocal lessons at 3 o'clock on Friday. Then I got a car appointment at 3 p.m. on Monday. Yeah, I'm taking it to the shop. My exhaust is leaking. My exhaust. I don't know, it's apparently leaking. We got checked. And it says there's a exhaust leak. So, because this car has been sitting in the driveway not doing anything for almost 10 years. So it's like it's just been sitting in the driveway rusting, right? It's not my fault. Cars just sit around, that's how they get rust. And things break. I want to get away, I want to fly. Hmm. I was waiting. I believe he's Canadian. My guess is probably, you're going to be surprised by this, I think probably Edmonton. Or Vancouver. Ask what city is Connor Bernard from? You can just look up on the internet. Look, watch. I'm just gonna open up my phone. Search. Yeah. How did I know he was gonna be from Vancouver? I said he's either gonna be from Edmonton or Vancouver. Ouch. I just fell. I made 12 days without death, dude. How far do you think I can make it without dying? In this world? I wish. Probably gonna make it 10 more. Because I gotta go to the nether soon. Just trying to collect all the obsidian I need. You know what? Alright, guys. Haha. What the hell are we doing? Good. Please cook food real quick. You should go check. See if there's a raccoon on your roof. Exactly. Aww. Apparently raccoon actually tastes good. Raccoon jerky. It's called, I watch hunting videos and I watch the show called Alone. That was a dumb show. I hated that show. Alright, people, let's go to the nether. Yay. Yay me. I need a lot of quartz. And I need blaze rods, which is gonna be fun. What? A fighter? What about a pacifist? Mm-hmm. Can you make him a defenseman? A goalie? Damn it. Wait, can you name your character to be anybody and have their number? So there you go, you can pick Hunter retarded goalie. Okay, if you could pick one player that's like good at one positioning, what positioning do you think they'd be also good at? Like totally different. Yeah. Like I feel like you're gonna think this is crazy. Um I think that Askarov, like the Sharks goalie, would be a really good defenseman. No. If you want, I guess. How did I know? How did I know? I'm like, oh, I knew that. I knew that. I knew you were gonna say Marc-Andre Fleury. Kind of remember. I think I remember that. I think so. You just realized that? A lot of people don't really have their own celebration anymore. I don't even know what it is. Huh? like up and down, sideways. I never even noticed like Celebrinis. I don't even think it's the casual hand pump thing. I think I don't really pay attention to that. I just pay attention to the goals, and I usually look away or just message somebody saying if he scores. I don't pay attention. I was like, oh, he scored. Then I message you. Why? Mm, nice. Well, I'm gonna be moving soon, probably. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be joining the freaking military. I'm gonna probably go more north. Almost in the military or in? Like, what does he do in the military? Yeah. Oh, so he's communications. I'd probably join like the Navy or something. I'd probably join the Navy or what's it called, and try to go towards rank up towards Navy SEAL if anything. I feel like that's very more like hands-on stuff like that. It's like, well, it's not like it's not really. It's just I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't want to be a Marine. Then a Navy SEAL, basically special ops. Hmm. Yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves some good stuff here. What? Yeah. Yeah. Meh. Yeah, but I don't know. My dad's pretty chill. No. No. I haven't seen that. Remember I saw one time Austin Matthews caught the puck and then scored, and they had to review it to see if he just threw the caught the puck and then threw it in the net, but no, he threw the puck and then passed it to himself and threw it into the net, like and swung it into the net. I remember that. Which I respected that. A lot of players will just, you know what I mean? Well, they just throw it in and they wouldn't count it because they just throw in the net. Fuck, I should use chunk base, dude. Should I use chunk base to find another fortress? Because I can't even find a way out of this cave thing. Are we the weirdest nether fortress, like nether portal spawn? I don't know what that is. No. And there goes the whole world because I got attacked by a hoglin. Every time I go to the nether, I die. Every time. I need to go to the nether so I can get a what's it called? Get... Oh. No, I died. That was the worst nether spawn I've ever seen in my entire life. It spawned me in a cave with no exit. And then I spawned in a nether cave. And I could... So it didn't even spawn in the, like, you know how when you go to the nether, it's, like, just open? Yeah, I spawned in a cave in the nether, and I couldn't find the actual nether. So then I died. It's great. I love it. I want to get myself an experience farm. But the experience farm I need to go to the nether so I can get the experience farm. Dumb. I want to get a beacon. I can't get a beacon without getting a... This seed looks kind of good, but also kind of really bad. I don't like it. Why is it the complete ocean? It's like survival island. Why? The spruce over there, but it's a survival island. I don't want to live on a survival island. Hell no. One hour to the Sharks game. 1 hour to the Sharks game tonight against Colorado. Oh God. Well, we've beat Colorado once. Let's see if we can do it again. But I haven't checked the Toronto score in a bit. I probably should see if Toronto's actually winning for once. I doubt it. It's the Blue Jackets. They're doing pretty good this year, I think. I'm checking too. Losing? Are you kidding me? Let's go. What? 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 For Calgary or Tampa? I've seen worse. Actually, I don't think I have actually seen worse. Actually. They could play worse though. They could still do worse. It could be. Hey, it could be 5-0. What was the game yesterday? Yeah. It could be worse. It could be 9-1. Ooh, that's actually a really good spot. Yo, this seed is insane. It's nothing but swamp biome, which I want to make a massive swamp biome. Not like custom made small. Okay, this time I really need to get like diamond armor and like progress far in this. Okay. So we need to get a villager trading call fast. An automatic iron for fast we can. Ooh. Schaefer. Morgan Riley. Wilson, the volleyball? Really? You pick a volleyball to become... Yeah, Tom Hanks and Wilson. Castaway? Come on. The greatest movie ever with two characters. With really one character. Tom Hanks and Wilson. Are the two characters the whole movie. Apparently that's one of like Tom Hanks' greatest movies when it's literally just him. Zesty flip. Nice. Oh dude, I went to Mandarin last night. Oh my god. I felt like I died last night. I lost count of how many plates I had after I had 6 plates of food. I lost count after that. I know I went back for more after the 6th plate. That's just like of the normal food. I remember getting like 3 plates of the what's called desserts. So I probably had 12 plates of food last night. My stomach was like literally, not even kidding you, 5 inches like bloated. Yeah, my stomach was like literally like 5 inches like out of my stomach. It was like, I'll just say if I wore a wig, someone literally came up to me and was like, dude, if you wore a wig, you probably look like you're a pregnant lady. Like, I made a big mistake last night, dude. I literally got in the car and I had a food coma. I fell asleep from like 9:30 till like literally my alarm woke up. It was bad. But then I got home and I ate more food. when I No, like this morning when I got home I ate food, but then I felt sick. My stomach is still bloated too. My stomach's still bloated. I'm probably not even kidding you, dude. I did the scale when I got home last night. Like I do it every day. I gained 8 pounds. I literally gained 8 pounds from all the food I ate last night. Yo, this is like the biggest swamp biome I think I've ever seen in history of Minecraft. And I love it. Nice. Well, for me, no, I don't like it. Yeah. Bro, I need to, I mean, tomorrow I'm going to my dad's. I'm gonna wait till I get my package. And then I can go to your house and we can open up cards. Maybe. Or how I'm feeling tomorrow. I might just open them with my brother. I'm trying to get, what's called a binder for per team. Per team. Of like 2024, 2026. It's gonna take a long time. I already got a lot. I got Austin Matthews, I got Liam Draisaitl, I got Sam Reinhart, I got McDavid. Oh, I have like 4 different McKinnons, all like did good cards. I have a lot of good stuff actually. Got Sam Reinhart, I got Thatchuk, I got Burkowski today, their goalie from Panthers, and Sam Reinhart today. I got what? Mm-hmm. The good thing about the Sharks, though, and between Toronto, I noticed the Sharks aren't really good at goal scoring, but their goalie is way better than Toronto's goalie. With the Sharks, Sharks isn't really 50-50. It's like, I mean, it's kind of 50-50, but like Toronto's like Toronto. Oh, like you mean Sharks versus Toronto? I mean, I hope. Is this really wrong to say? But I hope Austin Matthews never plays like he used to after this injury. Or is it weird how I hope he goes back in injury before the game and just comes back the next game? This first San Jose game. Just so I can see that Toronto. Actually, no. I kind of want to see San Jose whip Toronto's ass with Matthews. Just so I could prove to my dad that it's called San Jose's better. Not really. He's useless. He's useless without Mitch Marner. But clearly, the only reason Toronto's been doing really bad right now is because they lost Stolars. They lost Matthew Nyes. They lost Tanev. They lost Austin Matthews, and a whole bunch of other players. They were only relying on Nylander and Riley. What? Mm-hmm. And they didn't score again. No, they only lost. They lost 4-2 or 5-2 in an open net. But to be fair, I don't think Montreal would have won if Austin Matthews was playing. That was like the stupidest goal I've ever seen. That was like so easy. Bro, that was funny about the Bruins game. But I was watching him. It's like, okay, it's over. Like, watch, the Bruins are gonna come back and win. Like the San Jose lost, they're over. That's what my dad was like. He's like, no, they're gonna like, if anything, they're just gonna smoke Boston. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna smoke Boston. The score was 3-1, 3-1. I hate you for that still. It was the easiest the easiest goal ever. Actually, like, you try saving a goal when you have 10 people blocking your view. There's 10 people at the net. And he barely got it in, too. He reached his arm out as far as he could and just lightly got it in. It was, yeah. He basically scored the frickin' Montreal goal, like, open net goal. Wow, congratulations, Bruins. You could beat frickin' the Bruins, but you can't beat the San Jose Sharks. So you're basically one of the bottom teams. The San Jose is really good against the good teams because what's called the bad teams, right? They're really defensive, but they don't have any offense. But San Jose, they have really good defense, but they have horrible offense. And all the good teams, they have really good offense. So if you have really good defense, but have like a decent, they just need to balance their offense with their defense. Like right now, their power plays are so bad. Like that was the most painful thing I've ever seen. How they couldn't score a goal with a 2-minute 2-man advantage. It was a 3-on-5 for 2 minutes. Well, a minute and 50 seconds. And they couldn't score a goal. That was kind of pathetic. You know what I mean? You have 2 more people than that. They could have literally pulled their goal. You made it a 6-on-3. It would have been the most free goal ever. But they don't know how to play they don't know how to be like offensive. Now, did they need to score? No. But would have been nice to score? Very nice. That's still like I'm still like really actually like mad about that. That was so stupid. That was like the hardest thing I've ever had to see. Almost as bad as as hard to watch than as that Toronto game. But how the frick did the Oilers lose to Dallas? What? Yeah. what the funny thing is? My dad's like, "Oh, who do you?" I asked my dad, "Who do you think is gonna win the Oilers game?" Oh, he's like, "Oh, the Oilers, no doubt, no doubt." So my dad's been watching hockey like since I can remember, and he's this bad at predicting hockey. I'm just saying. First it was San Jose, then it was the Oilers. Yeah. But he said because they got Leon Draisaitl and they got Connor McDavid. Mike, Edmonton Oilers are really bad in the beginning of the season, but when it comes to the end season, when it's time for them to push, that's when they become good. They're being smart. They're saving all their energy till the very end. Like, look at Colorado. They're going to be doing really good right now because they're using a lot of their energy and not using like all of their like potential. Well, they're using like all their potential right now, and then they're gonna be so exhausted in the playoffs that they're gonna lose. I'd be surprised if actually like New Jersey or Colorado win. When has the top team in the playoffs like going into the playoffs ever won? Really, Panthers weren't top of the team, top of the last year, right? They were like they barely made it, I believe, last year, or they were like eighth, I believe, because they don't use all their energy. Toronto, they did really good in the preseason, right? Which is why they're really bad in the playoffs, because they use all of their strength to make it to the playoffs and not save any energy. You just gotta save it to the very end. I mean, Four Nations fish out like which team? Oh, what they did this year? McDavid. Sidney Crosby's retiring, I think. Bro, it's just Canada would win easily with Macklin Celebrini and Connor McDavid alone. Easy. Nathan McKinnon. And isn't Ovechkin Canadian too, or no? He's Russian. If anything, I thought he was either Canadian or Swedish. Russia's got actually some pretty good hockey players on. Burakovsky, Ovechkin, Burakovsky. I can only name two. Hey, it's better than Sweden. I can only name one person from Sweden. Wait, what? No. Nylander's Canadian. He was in the Canadian. Oh, he might have just moved to, because he did the hockey school in Canada. I thought it was either. I thought he was from Toronto though. Or is it Tavares is from Toronto? Actually, that kind of cooks. That actually kind of cooks. So Bree actually has someone to pass to him. Actually, no, he already does. Wait, Tyler Toffoli? I believe. No, he's not from. Yeah, he's from Canada. He's from Ontario, I believe. Toronto, Ontario. Bro, they actually be really good. Just Leon Draisaitl. In terms of, that's not even that bad. Leon Draisaitl is good, but he needs like a playmaker on his side. He's a good like assister. He's a decent goal scorer. He's basically a better version of Mitch Marner, who just passes all the time. To McDavid. But McDavid does pass almost all of his all schools that he could get to Leon Draisaitl. At the end of the year, who do you think is going to be the number one player? Right now, it's looking like McKinnon or Celebrini. No, I mean like stat-wise. Right now, McKinnon's leading. I feel like it's going to be either McKinnon or it's going to be Celebrini. Celebrini. Austin Matthews is not even going to stand a chance. Hate to break it to you, buddy. It's not even close. You're not even going to make it top 50, dude. No. Well, his prime, he had Mitch Marner. The guy who just fed him every single one of his goals. That guy had, the 2 seasons he had 60 goals. I believe Mitch Marner had 80 assists. I believe. It was either 80 or it was like 100 and something. Wait. I'm gonna actually... Wait. How? Oh. Mitch Marner only had 45. Bro, Mitch Marner has assisted on 326 of Austin Matthews' 401 career goals. 326 out of 400. That is sad. Nice. Go Blue Jackets. I hope Toronto loses. I don't want to see them in the playoffs this year. Wouldn't that be amazing? Mitch Marner leaves, and the one time they leave, they're not in the playoffs. Basically proving that they're relying on Marner. What? That's why I bet on San Jose. This is the year. As soon as I knew that they were losing Marner, I literally bet on San Jose. Smart. If they make it to the playoffs, it's $320 in my pocket. And it depends on how well they do the first week of the playoffs, then I'm gonna bet on them winning the playoffs. Which is 10 grand. Which I already have $20 in. It's like leads up to 10 grand. So I'm gonna save it, like everything I have left and everything I earn for the playoffs, and I'm gonna bet on whatever team looks like they're gonna win. Which I am very smart. Betting $100 on San Jose to win the playoffs, yeah. Ooh, what two teams do you think would? I could actually see Anaheim and San Jose merging together. If so, that would be like the team to beat. I could if San Jose Sharks or if Anaheim merges and becomes the San Jose Sharks, I can guarantee you see them becoming the next they're winning the next 3 years, back to back. Columbus, but they're not. But is Columbus close to Colorado? Are they both in Denver? No, but they have to be. It has to be two teams in the same, like, in the same state or province, like the Senators in Toronto, or Calgary and Oilers. You know what I mean? Both from Alberta, or no, Alberta. Are they? Isn't Calgary and Edmonton Oilers both from? Huh? I just realized that Ohio has a hockey team now. But I just noticed that. I had no clue about that. Hmm. Really? Bro, if all those teams merge, that would be disgusting. I can see New York having one, but three? Or maybe two. Two at the most, but three is crazy, actually. What, the Kansas City Hockey Club? Oh, yeah. I forgot Kansas. Wait, it's Kansas City? Not Atlantis? Or Atlantic City, or whatever you want to call it? What? Yeah. Yeah. What was the other one? The Predators and oh, Minnesota Wild. Okay, fine, the Wild. I forgot about. How did I not? Yeah, them. Yeah. I feel. That actually goes better than the Calgary Flames. I like the Atlanta Flames better. I think it's more clean. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Okay, What next state or next team do you think is going to be a thing? You might not agree with me, but I feel like because Peterborough's becoming really big and popular, I feel like Peterborough would have the Pete's becoming a NHL team. Hmm. Not just because it's either like that or I could see strangely Newfoundland. or in Labrador. It'd be Newfoundland, Labrador, or somewhere down like PI, and how like all three of those places like. You know, what team? Yeah, I remember that. Did you make that actually a team? And did you actually make that a team? Oh, that'd be sick. You know what? What? Nice, but also really not. Mhm. What? When? Oh, makes sense. It'd be okay. I could see it wouldn't be like the greatest thing, but it wouldn't be the worst thing. You know what I mean? He's an okay player. Couture's done, dude. He's no, but why would they do that trade? He's like he won't. He's not playing anymore. His career is like completely over. But they can't because he's over. He's not playing another year again. Oh, I wouldn't do that. No, San Jose gets a lot of good draft picks. They have like the amount of young players they have. They're I think literally San Jose's oldest player is either Orlov or it's Eklund. But Burns isn't on San Jose anymore. So I'm still really mad about that. The 1 year I joined San Jose is when they lose Burns. Are you kidding me? I curse San Jose. I literally, I could proudly say it, I curse San Jose. Burns is a really good player. Brent Burns. Huh? No. Wait, are they in a 10-game losing streak? No, I'm just saying, like, why? I never said anything about Chicago. I just said the it sucks that the game that the year I started liking San Jose, we lost one of our best players. Couture was a good player, but now he's useless for us because he's done. We're just wasting $10 million on paying this guy too. $10 million for players not even like playing. Like, come on, that's a waste. You can't lie though. It's a total waste. Like the amount of players they could have gotten if they didn't have Couture, they could have got Mitch Marner and Ryan Reeves. No, but Vegas is probably a better team for Mitch Marner. They could have gotten freaking who else got traded this year? That's the only big one that really was traded this year, wasn't it? They So what year do you think the Oilers are going to win this year? Hell no. Do you, do you think do you think McDavid's going to move to a new team after this year? Will they do the McDavid and Matthews trade though? Do you see that? I can, but I can't. You know what I mean? McDavid is 20 times better than Austin Matthews. It just wouldn't be fair for the team's been in the playoffs, last 3 years? Yeah, Oilers have been in the playoffs last 3 years, right? They lost, out of the last year, they lost to Florida. I don't know who they lost to the year before that. I think it was Tampa. What? Who? Yeah, they've won like a lot of games recently. You know when they stopped losing? When they started losing again? When they switched the lineup I gave them. I gave them a lineup that won 7 games in a row. And then they switched it because Eklund got hurt, and then they switched it. And then they didn't keep Eklund on the same lineup. No. They decided to switch Eklund into Foley. But yeah, dude, they have William Eklund with Will Smith and what's it called, Celebrini, but they don't no longer have, which is really good, I might add. But we, huh? I love what you did there, but I also really hate it. Yes, with Chris Rock. Yeah. Bro, I'm still mad about that game that last San Jose game against the Bruins, how they scored a goal and it didn't count because the guy knocked the what's it called, the puck out of his hand. Don't you like love those calls when like you have the puck on your goal on their side and they knock it out of your hand and then you get the puck back and then oh guess what, offside penalty, like what the hell, like come on. Yeah. Nothing. Damn. There's worse things though. Huh? Okay. For like a while ago. I think so, like a while ago. Like they do have them. They do have them, right? Or are you just talking about in your game? Who? San Jose? Come on, Sharks! V, I thought you were also a Sharks fan. Fair. Yes. They deserved it at this point, dude. They deserved it. They've. Yes. It's the Sharks. They're a good team. It depends on who's on your team or not. What? Like, they're doing really well? Let's go, Sharks. Why couldn't they have these freaking teams, no, like, originally? Come on. Why couldn't they have these players originally? Like, come on. Like, yeah. Just a Vander Kane alone would probably do it. He's a good player. Who's a good power play, like, goal scorer? Because they need to get a good person to score in power plays. Because I'm still really disappointed about that game. For good reason. You know what I mean? That actually was disappointing. Not just disappointing, that was embarrassing. I was trying to prove my dad wrong that San Jose is actually good. In that moment, they failed me. That's it? Why? Damn. Uh, they have a new stadium, I believe. Yeah, they have a new. Yeah. Um. Uh. I don't know if you know that Ripley's is a thing now. Ripley's Aquarium. I get it, but I just why? No, but also yes. Just, like yes and no. You know what I mean? Ripples. Remember Ruffles. Yeah, I know that. I thought you were talking about like something else. I like it just randomly is like rip. Nice, ref. Nice. Come on, Sharks. Come on, Sharks. But also, let's go you. So I don't care who wins or loses. For as long as it's the Sharks tonight. Let's see. Can the Sharks win back to back? Wait, it would literally be a back to back game. The Sharks won against Boston, and now they're gonna win against Colorado again. What? Damn. Nice. Not really, but nice. Nice. Did you say Free Willy? Oh, you said Everly, so I said Free Willy. That was a really good movie, though, Free Willy. 15 minutes. hurdle. Oh, I forgot we lost hurdle too. Bro, there's 3 minutes left of the second and there's no one scored. No one scored. Bro. No, Toronto's cooked this year. They're cooked. They can't score against the Blue Jackets. Are you kidding me? What? Probably it's the Sharks. Not gonna lie. Like, how are you actually surprised by that? It's San Jose. Like, come on, dude. Do they have Khrushchev? Dude? Do the Sharks have Khrushchev? That makes sense. They don't have their penalty score. Not their shootout score. I know, I meant to say, what's called, the other thing. Let me get myself this. Let me get this from this. How useless are you? Very. So we'll just do this. Are you gonna watch the Sharks game tonight or no? I'm gonna try to, but I'm probably gonna fall asleep through it. Should probably have a shower now. I work at 6 in the morning. I have to be at work at 6 in the morning. Cut me some slack. If would you fall asleep through hockey games if you had to work had to be at work at 6 in the morning? Exactly. So why are you getting upset that I slept through hockey? Oh. Oh, you slept through a Toronto game? Nice. Respect. Let's fall asleep through all of their games now. Where's the last... What happened to the other lead? Am I just blind? Or just break? Wait, someone score on the Blue Jackets? Why am I not surprised, actually? 43 seconds left. Can somebody score in this game? Bro, I hope to God it goes to a shootout. It'd be hilarious. To watch a shootout? I mean, would you? What do you mean? They haven't scored at all. That'd be such a good game, though. That's going to be such a good game. Not gonna lie, dude. I don't think Chicago's gonna win that game. I just don't think they're doing. San Jose's doing like really good against all the good teams, but they're doing really bad against all the bad teams. I mean, who's Spencer Knight? Never heard of him. Ow. Really? Seth Jones? Sounds familiar. Oh, that San Jose would be fucked. Argandri Fleury is like one of the greatest goalies ever, right? Yeah, he's a coach now. Right? Isn't Patrick Rowe? Patrick Rowe is the Dallas coach, right? What? Uh-huh. I mean, not gonna lie, I'd rather lose 7-5 than 4-2 for some reason. But 7-5 is really bad. They're not that bad, like for 2 goal deficits. Yeah, it's good. Damn. Not really. How do you mean? How do you mean? Yeah, I guess. Damn. I mean, there are worse stats to be. There are worse stats to be. You could be Calgary. Bro, I just hope they make it to the playoffs this year. This is the one year I want them to make it to the playoffs. They're going to. They got really good team. As long as Michael Misa does better, then I think we're good. Because I'm starting to think Misa and Dickinson were the worst picks we probably could have gotten this year. They both have, I think, 2 points. No, total of 3 points. Michael Misa, I think, has either a goal or an assist. While I know that Dickinson has a goal and an assist. And that's it. That's all they have to themselves. Nothing more. Which is actually really, really bad. What? What? Is it overtime losses? Or is that overtime wins? Yeah. Well, I mean, you've won more games than San Jose, but you've lost less in overtime. But overtime is harder to get to than it is. That means that they're proving themselves really good. It matters most. Yep. So it's basically tied, really. And those 11 losses in overtime are probably to you. In overtime? Oh, yeah. Which still counts as overtime loss. Or no? Mm-hmm. Nice. Well, let's see if we can actually do this properly and get some good stuff going here. I would do too, but I can tell you right now it's not going to happen. I can tell you right now it's not going to happen. Yeah. I'd love to see Crosby with them, but that's not going to happen. Crosby's. I'd be surprised if he doesn't retire this year. It's either I think it is this year or it's next year. It's one of these 2 years. I think it's this season is his last. He's getting up there. You know what I mean? Would be nice to see Crosby play again. Ooh. Sharks game is on. Well, it says it's on, but it's not actually on. Ooh, now it does. I know, right? Come on, let me load it, please. Let me load it, please. It says it's upcoming. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. This is life or death here. This is life or death here, please. Please. It is. Dude, this is... You're gonna hate to see me in the playoffs with this. I'm literally gonna be booking every day off of, of work. Every day, every playoff game. Like, why do you keep booking all these days off for switching shifts? I'm like, bro, you don't understand. It's the playoffs. I'm gonna be working during the playoffs. What do you mean playback error? Wait. What do you mean playback error? Whoa. Just keep you. Please, phone work for one time. Yeah, I'm watching them. Well, I'm watching my stream on my computer so I could read the comments. No, it's not. It's not as good. It's not as good as on my phone. I've tried. Yeah, I can do that, but it's a lot of work. I just want to load the first half of the game right now. The first, like once I'm loading got the game loaded, then I'll do that. And once I get everything else I need to work on right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I'm having a full panic attack right now because I can't load the game. It hasn't really started yet. I just having a panic attack. Well, okay, fine. I'm loading it on my computer. I'm worst almost. Why can't I split screen? Split that. Aha. Um. Oh, that's signing out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of busy. I'm just busy right now. This is like literally life or death to me. This is life or death to me. Yes. Oh. Okay, I'm in. I made it in time. Oh, that was chaos. That was bad. That was bad. That was really bad. That could have been really bad right there. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but tell me what. Ain't nothing but no, this is bad. Isn't it bad? This is bad. I need to wake up. Bro, I'm literally having a panic attack right now in the background. Bro. Oh no, they got Blackwood. I forgot about that. Wait, didn't they get Blackwood from San Jose? Mackenzie Blackwood. Avalanche. Heh. If you're playing for Colorado, that would have been funny. Dude, 9.13 save percentage? Holy crap. He's got to be close to top for goalies. There's no way, right? What? Huh. They just don't like, they just don't want to play with you, I guess. Yeah. Bro, you know what I love? When you see your favorite player in the hockey ads. Because I just saw, what's called? I just saw Celebrini in an ad. And then there he is again. Yeah, and there's Connor Bedard. No! I literally just cheered no to the Leafs. No! Matthews is proving his worth. No! This is bad for us. You're playing hockey? Like you're playing real hockey? I'm watching the San Jose game. I'd join you, but it's very windy and it's not safe to drive. Yeah, it's 80-kilometer winds. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to make it to work tomorrow. Oh, I wish I can't go to work tomorrow. It's like, oh, I can't go to work tomorrow. There's a tree blocking my road. But they'd probably say, but you live in Millbrook. They use the we know where you live car on me. They say, oh, you live down the street from your work. Well, I'm not there right now, so like, I can't come to work. There's a full-on tree. It'd be funny if my car gets full-on blown over just by being parked in the driveway. Let's go, we got Askarov! Let's go! We win. 9.10 save percentage. Oh. Bro, you know what the difference between Askarov and Blackwood? 0.01. Dude, I have proof that Blackwood was in charge of the 9/11. I have proof that Blackwood was in charge of the 9/11. Do you hear me? His stats are 9.11. Go Burns. Proving your worth when you actually were on San Jose. So weird I kinda wanna mute my mic, my stream mic. Why are you playing Eklund with freaking Celebrini and Smith? Like why? And why is Toffoli with Khrushchev and Wimberg? Oh my god, Colorado almost scored. I'm gonna let's see if I can mute my stream mic. So I can watch the game with volume.
The man, even after the Burns goal 15 seconds in.
Come on, ask her. I don't know how to mute the mic on stream. Oh.
No.